So yesterday we completed that list. So today we will concentrate on the grid and these things. So grid, spinner, and autocomplete, we will concentrate on that. So for that here now I'm creating one new project. So the new project name, I'm giving that as a grid. So let I create the project here now. Just a minute, here project is creating. So new project. So MTV's activity. So with MTV's activity, I'm creating the project name called grid. So I'm creating the project name as the grid example. So in this grid example, now we will see the next level. So that here we will see, just let project will create once, then we'll go with the next step. So your project is creating here. So once we it project will create. So that here we will create a grid view. Grid view is nothing but here like yesterday we created that is in a single line. But here now we supposed to do that in next level. So that is like our menu side by side menu, how that menu will be displayed. So that we suppose to check here now. So just once this is created here. So here we are discussing with relative layout, right? Here now I'll add that this I'll change as a relative layout. So I'm changing that as a relative layout. So then here now I'll add this as a grid example. So add it as a grid example. Let once this will create here, we will add the grid and then we can go with the next step. So meanwhile here we will add the data bind. So I'm adding the data bind. Just a minute, it is loading that project. Yeah, it is now here. We will take this grid view. I'm creating a grid view. Grid view. So in this for this grid view, I'm giving as a match pair and the wrap content. Then we'll give an ID for that. So ID that I'm giving as great. Yeah, I'm giving like this. First we'll open this data by builder kernel, then we will minimize this so that it will look like so. So here now, so for this, first of all, we have to give one ID. So that because it's a relative there, so we want to display the next content, we have to give an ID. So that I'm giving here ID as TV1. Right. For this here now, I should have give that below. That is below at the rate TV1. Next, we'll give some margin. So I have given a margin as 10 dp. Done. So now for this, first of all, here we will enable the data binding. So here I'm enabling the data binding. That is data binding. Enable equal to so this I added here. Let us sing this. Done. So now for this here, we will enable that data binding here. So that is where binding column. So that is activity main binding. Activity main binding equal to nullify concept. Right. Then binding equal to data binding util start. So here I'll write the context. So here now, so activity, yes, spelling mistake. So that's why it is not coming. So just added that. Okay. Still, it will take little bit time. Wait, something mistake here. Okay. Even this text also went here. Now we can import this. So here this. So activity main binding, once it is imported, then yeah, so that is done. So like similar here, first of all, I want to create one array. That is var. Today I'm creating a course array. Course array equal to, so that is array of. So array of. Within this, now I want to write that Android Kotlin. Next, one more Android Kotlin. Right next, simple Kotlin. Next, Java. Next, core Java. Next, one more core Java. Next, advanced Java. Next, one more advanced Java. Advanced Java. Right now, this is the array description. Right now, here Like similar, what is the code we written yesterday? Almost the same. So var grid adapter. So I'm creating a grid adapter. So grid adapter equal to. So that is the array adapter. Array adapter within a this at the rate main activity. So from here, second one is the I'm using here now. That is Android dot r dot layout dot simple list item one. Then here the course, whatever the course which we created. So that course you have done. Then here start activity of. So start activity of greater than. Done. Sorry, this is the binding that grid dot adapter. So we have to set adapter that is equal to this greater. Done. So now I'm running this. First, we will see this output, then we can go to the next step and we'll discuss on the next step. So now it should create a grid view here. Just it's taking a little bit time. Yeah, see now this will be this is created like this, but it is like yesterday same like right. It's created as a list. So for this we have to write one extra thing. So otherwise, if you won't write that, it will be equal to the list. So that is for here we have to write that num column. So for this we have to write the num columns. So the default, like we can write 2, 3, see, 2 will create 2, it will create as a 2. We can create more than 3, 2, 4, whatever it is. But better, you can go with autofill. So that automatically based on that, automatically can fit that. So that no need to worry about that more. So automatically it will fit that based on the space. Based on the space, it should decide that it should display one item, two item, that it will display automatically, that it will take care about that. Let's see. This is created like this, right? Now for this, we will apply listener here. So how to apply listener here? So similar listener here, that is binding dot, grid dot set on item click listen. So which is the listener which we applied yesterday, that is the same here. So for this also here now I'll write what toast. So toast dot make text. So toast dot make text this at the rate context main activity. So here similar like same. Here also I want to display the position. What is the position of that I want to display? Then toast dot length long. Finally it is the dot show. So this is the what we have to do here. Now I'm running this results. So here now I'm clicking this. So 0. So the 1 means 0, 1, 2, 3 like it will come. So this is 3 like this. The index will work. So this is about the grid view. In this grid view also like whatever the combinations we discussed is that right. So those all combinations we can able to do that. So that is next. Like next year we will see that. Like I want to go with the next step. That is the drop down menu. For that I'm taking that spinner. So the spinner that is match parent. This is the drop down. So here for this now ID that is spinner. Then below this grid. Then next margin. So that is a 10 degree. Right. Next here, this is now for this. Here we will apply that. So for this simple, that is a var spin adapter equal to. So the same code array adapter. Within this is the context. So here I write this context. Iterate main activity. So then Android dot r dot layout dot. So that is simple list item 1. So then comma array. So what is the array? That is the course. So I'm giving the course array. Right, course array. So then I'm giving here the binding dot spinner dot set. Sorry, adapter. So we have to set an adapter equal to spin adapter. Done. So now I'm running this. See now here, this is the default first item we load. So from here, once I click on that, so I can able to select the item here like this. Right. Now for this, we will apply listener. So for this, the listener could be little bit different listener. So that is binding dot spinner dot set on item. So this time it is the selected listener. So previously it was on item, but because all items should be there in a single time here, but here it should be little bit different. It will be based on the selection, it will come this. So that is the reason here we have to apply that is the on item selected listener. That. So here spinner dot on. So here it is object, then on item selected listener. Why it is not coming here? On nothing selected. On item. Why it is not generating? Just so if this code should generate on item selected listener, we have applied here, right? So for that here now it should be generate an automatic code. So but why it is not generating? On item selected listener, which it is created here. Now within this, it's supposed to generate an object. Yeah, on item listener, this is equal to object. So colon, that's how it is not generated. So that is the adapter view dot adapter view dot on item selected listener, like this you have to add. So within this now it has two methods. One is the on item selected listener, on item selected. Then other one is the on nothing selected. So there are two methods. So the two methods here we have to add. One is the on. So this is one is the on nothing selected. So here we have to add this. So now for this, now we have to add the same. For this also, the return value should be the same, but that process could be a little bit different. So make text. They set the rate in activity. So here also, as usually, I'm displaying the position. So the position, which position we have selected. Then toast dot length long. So finally, it's a top. Sure. Done. So I'm running this now. Yeah, default is the 0 because first position is already selected. So now I'm selecting this. That particular position is displaying it like this. So like this it is displaying. So this is about the listener for this, right? Now let us say next one, that is the autocomplete. Like I want to search with the text. So how can I search with the text? So that by using that autocomplete text view, we will do that. So for that here now what I'm doing with autocomplete text view. Here, this is width, match parent. This is wrap content. Then ID. ID that I'm giving an auto. Test will give the relation that is below spin. That's so I'm giving right. One here will give something. So like So here now, for this, it is very simple. Compared to that, it is very simple here. So where auto adapter equal to, so array adapter of, for this, there is no listener, so straightforward this. So here, this at the rate main activity. So from here, Android dot layout dot. So that's simple list item one. So then the course array, course, then uh, binding dot, auto dot set adapter. For this, it will be little bit different. Set adapter of within this, we have to add this. This is like this. Then I'm running this now. See now here, I'm searching with Android. See after two letters, it is coming here. This right Android. That is coming like this. If I search with Kotlin, so only two Kotlins asking. But here, how many has there? You observe here, 1, 2, 3. But here only 2 came because this. It will read the first letter of each word. Like let us say I search Java. 3, 1, 2, 3. But here more than that is there. Here see. For Java, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But on the 5, it is coming only few because whatever this each word, it will search from the each word first letter. So that's the reason it is coming only that. But here, whatever the data I'm entering, after entering the 2 letters, it is coming. But I don't want like that. Once I enter 1 letter, it should come, or 5 letters, it should come. So that kind of thing here we can manage. So that is here. Now we will add here, that is the completion threshold. One property called completion threshold. So that I have to add here 1. So default is the 2. So now I added as a 1. So now we will see after adding the 1 letter, this will working or not, that we will see here. See now I'm entering the 1 letter. So the data is coming like this. See, so only 1 letter. So automatically it's coming like this. So this is automatic. But here what happens? So whenever that array value is less than 20 characters, you can go with the spinner. And whenever this is the more than 20 characters, better you can go with the autocomplete. Let us say, for example, I want to select a country. So I want to select a Zimbabwe. If I use spinner, so how many times I need to scroll, then it will come because around 180 states, 180 countries are there. So that's the problem. So that's why normally it should come with this. This is the one thing, right? So these are the things we have to do this here. So now in this, the next level advanced program, that is a recycler. So that we will see on tomorrow's class.